Hi guys, before I start I'd just like to quickly apologise. The lighting might not be perfect. I'm trying to look at the camera, it's probably quite low quality, sorry about that, but on with the video I guess. Okay, I realised this video is a bit late, unless you're in, let's see, like Mongolia or Papua New Guinea? So you guys should vote, but tomorrow we here in the UK are going to have a new government, and I won't tell you what I'm hoping for. Honestly, it's just, nope, not saying, not getting political on the internet. Anyway, I guarantee the voting turnout will be fairly high, but I reckon less than 90%. So if you didn't vote, firstly, tell me about it in the comments. Let's not have any hate. But this is for an open discussion. I do believe that everyone should vote though, and here are 7 reasons why. Number 1. Voting does change things. In almost any system, looking at you, North Korea, voting matters. In proportional representation, every vote counts, as it can change literally how a constituency is MP'd and an entire MP'd? Is that a word? Who the MP for a constituency is. But also, in the system operated in the UK, singular votes can also swear constituency, and therefore an entire country. Literally, one vote can decide how our country is run, unless there's a coalition. Is there a coalition? Who knows? I don't. Numero dos. People have died for your right to vote. I know, it's annoying when people say this, but yes, people have died in order for you to be able to vote. There was even a really good movie about it a while ago. And honestly, it's a waste of their time, effort, and lives if you don't vote. And also, there are plenty of people who are too young to vote or unable to vote for whatever reason, and they are jealous of you. So if you don't feel politically inclined one way or another, speak to someone who can't vote and cast your vote for them, although that might also be illegal. Especially if they pay you. So 3. Political changes do affect you. No matter what, you can't say politics doesn't affect you. After all, politics is people and you are people. Okay, so say that policy about you isn't being changed, or maybe none of the changes directly affect you. They do affect the economy and therefore you. Also, they will affect someone you know, unless you're an Icelandic sheep herder, but even then, they will still affect you. So other than Johan, you all need to vote. And you know what? Johan, you should vote. I'm not going to tell you what policies to vote for or where you should fall on the political spectrum, but as long as you vote, you can make a difference. Number 4. There are countries where you have to vote. Many people view voting as a citizen's responsibility, and some countries view it in that way, and I do think you should vote. You know, if you are in Schaffhausen canton in Switzerland, that's just one area, it's not nationwide, or like 1924 to 25 Austria, you would have to vote. So take the freedom of not having to vote to make sure to vote. 5. Voting is pretty damn easy. A lot of people put a lot of effort into making sure that you can vote easily. Okay, you can vote in person, by proxy, by post. There are a lot of ways, even online, although I wouldn't be sure about any use of machines for voting. So make sure to vote. Seriously, there's no reason that you should be physically unable to vote. Number 6. Even if your vote doesn't win, or you abstain or spoil your ballot, however you want to say it. Seriously, firstly, being registered to vote and not voting is counted differently to just not voting. Imagine someone offered you a ghost chili pepper. If you say no, they know that you don't want it, and chances are they won't give you one. If you don't say anything, they might just think you don't understand how to speak or you're not sure, so they might just give you one anyway. Also, if who you vote for doesn't win, you can still show support and encourage other people to vote the same way as you next time. Meaning next time your candidate might win. Seriously, it's shown that people vote for things, and if certain parties have more percentage, then their percentage can keep going up because people see them as a legitimate candidate and won't feel like they're wasting their vote. Number 7. The more people vote, the more people vote. I know it sounds dumb and I kind of just said it, but peer pressure and social norms will encourage people to vote. So even if you don't agree with any of the candidates, make sure to vote, so you and other people will continue to. And seriously, especially in the UK, there are so many political parties. There's got to be someone you agree with. I know it's different in other places, like the US, there are only 2 parties. I mean, there are a lot more, pretty much 4, but seriously, even if you don't want to vote for anyone, you've looked at everyone and you can't think who to vote for, just spoil your ballot. Seriously, it honestly shows more. You know, imagine if instead of riots, people just, I don't know, they just sat at home. What has more effect, do you think? Bonus reason! There's nothing in life you should take for granted, and you should definitely not take politics for granted. If you want your life to change, voting for whoever supports your ideas is essential. Seriously, so essential. So essential. So essential. Just vote. Please. If you haven't already, there should still be time. As if you're registered to vote, even if you don't want to vote for anyone, go down to your local polling station. Closes at 10 tonight. Go there and vote. And also, pay attention to politics. Politics is important. I hope you agree that you should vote, and if you can vote, you should. But if you didn't vote or don't plan to, share why in the comments. I'd love to talk about it. If you did vote, then make sure to like. If you have some friends who you really think should vote but they aren't, share this video with them. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ciao.